Heidi-ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. As you can see, I've redone the Ogre battle, and it went a lot more smoothly. Mainly because of my prior knowledge of where the fight took place, I was able to pre-buff using bark skin on the three fighters. I used Dynahair's armor scroll, as well as Blur. And eventually I did use Flame Sword with Jahair, although I didn't really get to use that much. I also fireballed off screen, killing a bunch of dudes. I summoned a bunch of hobgoblins to my aid, and I was able to use Call Lightning because the main reason I haven't used Call Lightning that much, and forgive me for not knowing this really, because I don't normally play as druids, but Call Lightning is actually a single target spell. It's not like Lightning Bolt. I'm used to Lightning Bolt, so Call Lightning is actually a single target spell. The lightning comes down from the sky. It doesn't work if you're indoors, but it comes down from the sky and strikes one target for a lot of damage. So I am going to be using that a lot more often now. Like I said, forgive me for not knowing that prior. I don't normally play as druids. I normally play as mages in regular D&D. So there you go. So we'll finally get to see what this guy has to say. Probably won't be worth it, just throwing that out there. It is not often that I meet travelers in these parts of the wilderness. If you desire, I have the skills necessary to heal you. Certainly we do need you. I'll just say this. Even though I did heal up and everything and rest before I started the video, figures, certainly we do need your healing, but first, could you tell us who you are? You may call me the Surgeon. I heal others in penance for what I have done in my past. Many have died because of a foolish act of charity on my part. I have a brother, an evil man by the name of Davacorn. He lives because I was too weak-hearted to kill him when I had the chance. Many have died at his hands, including our own father. I have heard that he has come to this region, and I hope to meet him one day to rectify my previous mistake. Your group seem to be adventurers. Perhaps you might come to fight my brother. This may be wishful thinking on my part, but take this. It would help you in any fight against magic users. Lie still and allow me to do my work. So he gave us a potion of magic protection, like the one we got rid of because we weren't using potions. Alright, I'll just hang on to it for now, but I'll probably sell it in the long run because, again, even though I have a lot of potions, the only ones I really use are these healing potions. I never think to use any other kind of potions, and I think he might have done something and left. Wonderful! Alright, so that was I think it was totally worth going back and killing the ogres for revenge, if anything. Even though it did kind of happen off screen. I do apologize for that, but I did say that when we came back we would do much better against the ogres. I just thought it was going to be just like, a standard battle until I got it right. But usually it's a little more epic when I do pre-buffs, and I probably should have gotten that on video. And I do apologize for that. But in the long run, we'll have more time to do stuff. I mean, it's not like I can pre-buff all the time. I don't always know when stuff like, I didn't know this ghoul was here. I know there are these two ghouls. I know they're there now. But, I only know about, certain people we can talk to and certain events that can happen in every area. I don't know about every single monster that's going to pop out at me. I didn't know that those ogres were going to be there, so I didn't, pre-game before going in the last video, and that's why I died horribly. And thus, pre-buffed after the fact, when I went back the second time. But when all is said and done, I don't know when all of these things are going to come out at me. I don't actually have prior knowledge, and that's probably, why I should have practice files to prevent stuff like this, but with RPGs, practice files don't really work for me, mainly due to the fact that when it comes to RPGs, I don't like doing the same things twice in rapid succession. I had to start my Final Fantasy XI character over for reasons, mainly due to the fact that server jumping is not very easy, because they go through because Square Enix with those kind of transactions goes through a stupid third-party like PayPal transaction company ripoff that doesn't really work. So I had to actually delete the character that I had and start it over on the other server so that I could play with my friend. And who the hell are you, and where did you come from? Oh no. Alright, let's see if we can take care of this person real quick, because sirens are evil buggers. Get him. No! This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. Nobody's attacking the damn thing, probably because it's invisible. I hate these freaking things. The reason being is what happened to Minsk. And I thought that these sirens were actually on a different map. They're supposed to be on a different map. And actually, they are on a different map. There's going to be a point where we're going to be fighting 3 of these damn things. And the main reason I hate these damn things is because of what happened to Minsk. Dire Charm. I don't know of any way to get Minsk back now, unless there's some way that it wears off, but he's going to keep attacking us in the meantime. And trust me, I don't want to fight Minsk. Also, Jaheira something has happened to her. She is confused. Her intelligence is at 3, so I can't freaking... I don't even know where she is. Okay, she's down in the corner. She's not going to attack us, but Minsk freaking is. So, Imoen, stop attacking him. I don't want him to die again. This will be the third video in third video in a row that we would have killed him. Or that he would have been killed under different circumstances. But I don't know if this Dire Charm thing wears off. And you know, like I said, we're going to be fighting 3 of these things in the near future. I didn't think that they spawned randomly like this. Had I known, I probably wouldn't have come down this way, trying to get to the next area. And Lord knows I didn't quick save in the meantime. Sometimes I really don't like this game, and it's basically in this moment of the game where bad stuff happens. Alright, where did we last save? Minsk is about. Where did we last save? Probably right before the video started and we talked to that dude, but then again, we didn't really do too much, so it's okay. Alright, so now that that didn't happen, seriously, I freaking hate those things. Those things piss me the hell off. And again, we're going to be fighting 3 of them. And they guard something I want. Okay, then there's ghouls down... Actually, I'm going to go head up this way. I'm going to go to the next area this way. If there's a way that I can do... I don't even know if this is... Is it south that we go? Shut up, Jaheira. Okay, now I'm just kind of frazzled, and everything is making me angry. Especially the fact that I have freaking Jaheira in the party. And if she's not doing weak heals, she's not shutting the hell up. I'm going to go this way. And hopefully if I go south, I can go to the next area. I'm fairly sure it's to the south. What does Khalid see? Where is Khalid? Khalid is there. What does Khalid see? It's obvious. Oh, okay. Dire wolf, maybe? Or wild dogs? Dire wolf. We can handle dire wolves. We can handle a group of dire wolves. We've done this before. This is old hat. It's not freaking sirens. So this is not that bad. We can handle dire wolves. This isn't something we haven't done before. Yeah, they can take off a lot of damage if they do hit, but in the long run, it's just dire wolves. Everyone attack this one, because I'm not going to actively chase after that one. Let's just head to the south. If he comes back up at us, we'll, you know, get rid of him again. Now what do we see? Now what do we see? The same dire wolf. Okay, we're not going to worry about him. He's running, so he's not any threat to us. I'm not even going to bother if they run, because then if they run, then we'll have to chase. And can we not go that way? Maybe there's another path we can take. Let me take a look at the world map, actually. Imoen, damn it. I'm fairly sure it is to the south now that I think about it. So there has to be some sort of path that we can take to the south. Alright, let's go. Okay, fine. You killed the wolf. You happy now? You just wasted your arrows on something that was going to leave us alone. I mean, yeah, 125 experience is not bad, but still. I'd rather just go to the next area like we're meant to. And we're probably going to run into this freaking siren again. I'm going to quick save here. Because otherwise, yeah. We're probably going to run into things we don't want. Like that. Back up. Back up. Okay. This is going to take pre-buffing. So let's do some of that, shall we? I'm not going to give her a ghost arm, or I'm not. Oh well, she already has her armor scroll still in effect, so that's fine. I'm not going to use the ghost armor scroll because I'm going to save that for the other 3 freaking ones that we're going to be fighting. Is it following us? It's following us. Well, we don't have time to pre-buff, so we're just going to have to reload the quick save, which is fine. You know, that's before we decided to run up into danger. Okay, yeah, this was before we ran into danger. Now, you're going to cast Bark Skin on the tanks. It's not going to do crap against freaking Charm. We don't have anything that will help against freaking Charm. I don't think we're ever going to be, at least in the context of this game, we're not going to have the level spells we need to counteract that. But still. Defense is always good. Cast Blur on yourself. And just because I can, Flame Sword. Also, something that I can do, because I know that that thing is up there, I'm going to nuke it from afar. This will become invaluable to us later. Or maybe we're still too far from it. That could also be very much the case. Let's summon some monsters up here. That will give us an edge as well. Gnolls. Not bad. Alrighty. Let's head up into danger now. And when we freaking see the whites of this thing's eyes, we're going to go for the throat. Yep, the fireball wouldn't have affected her anyway. Hopefully no one will get charmed, but there really isn't too much else the fighters can do but charge. I will go ahead, though, and do this. Magic Missile, call freaking lightning, and we'll see how well this works. If it doesn't work, well, I can always just cut the video and we can go for it next time. You're freaking kidding! Great, now all my monsters are going to ADD. And Bark Skin's already worn off of Rado. That's okay, it's just a defensive thing, but still. Bit of a dick move on the game's behalf. I'm just going to keep Magic Missiling this thing. I don't care if the Gnoll is badly wounded. That went a lot better. And that's because we were interrupting spells. And that is something that I'll probably go ahead and, okay, a Gnoll is dead. I don't care. We'll just finish off the rest of these wolves. But that's something I'm going to try to take to heart when we fight the 3 of them later. Now, the reason I want to fight 3 of them later is because they're guarding a cave in the next area, and that cave has something that I want to get. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because that's going to be for next time, but... in any case, it's going to be an awesome thing. It's one of those awesome things that I like to get. But yeah, I'm going to try to do my best to freaking cancel out those things' spells as much as I can. And Call Lightning keeps working, I've noticed, too. I forgot that it's like, depending on the level of the caster, it'll basically, you know, go off quite a few times. And it'll just keep, you know, it'll just keep targeting things in the area. So that might be pretty helpful, too. And by things in the area, I mean unfriendly things. Call Lightning is a very good spell, and I don't normally use it that much. Because of, I kept thinking of connotations of, you know, freaking lightning bolt. But, that's gonna do it. So at least I was able to end on a high note here. And next time, we will head off to the next area. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?